AITA for telling a friend to shut up if they have nothing good to say ever? I, M, 28, have been in college with a very tightly knit group of friends, of which Stacy, let's call her that, F, 29, was a part of. Stacy and I grew quite close as friends because we mostly have the same character, rather introverted, nerdy, same classes and interests, and same friends. She is a reliable friend and you can tell her anything, and she's generally of good advice and listens whenever should I need. As we graduated college, back in 2019, our group split up, but Stacy had to go to Brittany, she's French, I'm Belgian, for her job and home as her parents own a flat there that she could live in. Now, we keep in touch regularly via text message and sometimes live calls. I visited her with two other girls from our group with whom she was quite close to. It was a great holiday that I remember fondly. However, time has passed, and the more I talk with Stacy, the more she's starting to sound like a broken record. You see, Stacy complains a lot. But I get her. Stacy is the daughter of two French ambassadors, and as such always had to move on from one country to another, change schools, change friends, basically living like a nomad, and with seeing her parents maybe 2 times a year if she was lucky. My mom always told me to cut her some slack, and I agree, it's not an easy life. However, Stacy has doubled down on her complaining for a few months now. For example, she regularly says her job sucks and she hates it, that she hates her city and has no one to talk to. Am I a joke BTW? When I try to offer her advice, she always has a good excuse. It's too expensive, I don't have time, I don't have holidays, I don't want to. To the point that whenever she complained, I started to leave her on read. The negativity was starting to get exhausting, especially since while she had a good paying job, I was still stuck at my parents trying to find a decent job in the post-COVID job market. Which brings us to the final event. Recently, her, quite big, city hosted a Pride event, and she was happy to go since she is a bi girl. She sent me text about how it was nice, and I was happy that she finally seemed to have a good time. It was short-lived, for 2 hours later she sent a full-on voicemail complaining about how public transport was stuck and shitty, and that she would need a full hour to go home. I just couldn't shut up and simply answered, even in a good day like this you manage to complain, when will you be satisfied? Can you actually be satisfied? Since then, a few days ago, she sent a few texts telling me I overreacted and owed her an apology. I didn't answer as I was still too angry to reply in a way that would not damage our friendship further. AITA for telling her off?